Go ahead and stand up for me, please. Fantastic. Stand in your ready stance. Wonderful. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another testing here at Erolin 3D Martial Arts. I'm Sensei Matt, the head instructor here, and today I have 3 candidates that are testing. 2 of whom are testing for their next rank. All 3 are testing for their next rank, really. We have Aaliyah Lombardo, as well as Madison Heeter, and of course Tony Crispin, all testing for their next ranks. Very excited for them. For both Maddie and Aaliyah, this is their first testing here. Tony, it's their second. They're joined here in person by their families. We are hoping that you guys are healthy and well during this time and that you guys continue to stay healthy and well. So, without further ado, are we ready, guys?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Stand at attention and turn to face your families that are here in person and bow and face front and, of course, bow. Very nice. Stand in your ready stance. We are joined here as well by our assistants, Senpai Jacob, Senpai Shantae, Miss Cheyenne, and of course, Maddie's best friend Riley is here to assist, which is very nice. So, all right, we're going to go over our basic stances here first. So with that being said, show me your horse stance, please. Show me your horse stance. Okay, make sure your knees are bent. Okay. Now show me your fighting stance. Okay. Now in basic form 1, you execute a front stance. So show me your front stance, please. All right, now go ahead and go to your fighting stance. And I will call each technique twice, just so that you hear it clearly. If at a time you don't quite hear it, let me know, raise your hand, and of course, I will repeat it. Make sense? Okay. And even though you're wearing your top gis right now, during the sparring section, you guys will be able to take that off, okay, as it is a warm day. So, high block. Your first technique is your high block. Ready? And of course, when I count it off, make sure you execute real fast, real strong, loud, strong kias. Yes, Sensei? All right. High block. Ready? 1. Yeah. There we go. 2. Yeah. And 3. Yeah. There you go. Nice and loud, nice and strong. Okay. Low block. Low block. Ready? 1. Yeah. 2. Yeah. And 3. Yeah. Okay. Inside block. Inside block. Ready? 1. Yeah. 2. Yeah. And 3. Yeah. Okay. Aaliyah, again, inside block. Ready? 1. Just the inside block. Ready? And go. Again, go. All right, outside block. Outside block. Ready? 1. Go. 2. Go. And 3. Go. Okay. Jab punch. Jab punch. Ready? 1. Go. 2. Go. And 3. Go. Okay. Reverse punch. Reverse punch. Ready? 1. Go. 2. Go. And 3. Go. Okay, let's do that again. Ready? 1. Go. 2. Go. And 3. Go. There we go. Go ahead and stand in your ready stance. And just real quick, go ahead and get a drink of water, and we'll move on to the kicks. Good job, guys. Make sure your stance is down. What?
Why did you say that up there?
It doesn't. The name is correct up there.
Oh, I'm reading them wrong. I'm thinking
The last name first. Yeah. All right, here we go. Go ahead and go to your fighting stance. Kicking time. Front leg, front kick. Front leg, front kick. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Back leg, front kick. Back leg, front kick. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Side kick, front leg. Side kick, front leg. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Side kick with your back leg. Side kick with your back leg. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kick with your front leg. Front leg. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Now remember why we Kia, right? We're not just saying a word, but we're expressing an emotion with our Kia. So let out a strong Kia, not a nervous, timid Kia. Roundhouse kick, back leg. Roundhouse kick, back leg. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Knee strike. Knee strike, front knee. Knee strike, front knee. Ready? 1, 2, and now back knee. Ready? 1, 2, and go ahead and sit on the floor. Sitting kicks. Sitting front kick. Sitting front kick. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Sitting side kick. Sitting side kick. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. Now, for this next set of kicks, it's going to be kicks that techniques that Tony is required to know. Maddie, as well as Aaliyah, you can choose to do them or stay seated on the floor. Okay? So, Tony, you're going to demonstrate your back fist, please. Back fist. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Downward hammer fist. Front arm to back arm. Downward hammer fist. Front arm to back arm. Ready? 1, and 2. One more time, and 3. Okay. Stand in your ready stance, and you're going to do a low rear hammer fist. Low rear hammer fist. Imagine you have an attacker from behind you, right? Low rear hammer fist. Ready? 1, 2. Okay. Rear elbow strike. Mid level. Mid rear elbow strike. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Go to your fighting stance. Skip front kick. Skip front kick. Ready? 1. Ready? 2. And 3. There we go. Skip side kick. Skip side kick. Ready? 1. 2. and 3.
Yeah.
And lastly, skip roundhouse kick. Skip roundhouse kick. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very cool. All right. Go ahead and stand up for me, please. Okay, we're going to move to combinations in a moment, so go ahead and get a drink of water, please. Go for it. All right. So, in a moment, you'll go to your fighting stance. I'm going to call out techniques that, again, these combinations are not on your testing form, but the techniques that I call out are. And the techniques that I call out, we've done them or done a form of them in class before. You've done it probably even when you sparred. Understand? Okay, so listen carefully to how I call it out. And I want you to think, okay, how would I use this? I would think, how would I use it in sparring? Because I'm calling it out as if you're using it in sparring. Does that make sense? Okay, so here we go. Fighting stance, right leg back. And again, I'll repeat the combination 2 times minimum. If you need me to repeat it, make sure you raise your hand. Okay? First combination, low block, reverse punch, jab. Low block, reverse punch, jab. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. High block, reverse punch, front kick with your back leg. High block, reverse punch, front kick with your back leg. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Outside block, reverse punch, jab, side kick with your front leg. Outside block, reverse punch, jab, side kick with your front leg. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Roundhouse kick with your back leg, jab, reverse punch. Roundhouse kick with your back leg, jab, reverse punch. Ready? And 1.
Yeah.
Let me clarify. After you do your roundhouse kick, you're going to bring it in front, which would be what we call stepping forward. So roundhouse kick, stepping forward, then jab, reverse punch. Remember, you're doing it as if you're sparring. Okay. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
ready, 2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Side kick with your front leg, jab, reverse punch, high block, reverse punch. Side kick with your front leg, jab, reverse punch, high block, reverse punch. Let me repeat that one more time. Side kick with your front leg, jab, reverse punch, high block, reverse punch. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, let's go ahead and try that again. Ready? Sure. Side kick with your front leg, jab, reverse punch, high block, reverse punch. Ready? Take a deep breath. Ready. And go. Okay. Side kick. Do it with me as I call it. Side kick. Jab, reverse punch. High block. Reverse punch. Okay. Again. Ready. Go. Okay. Okay. Close. Side kick. Jab, reverse punch. High block. Reverse punch. Ready? One more time. And go. All right. Now, last combination for Maddie and Aaliyah. Front kick, jab, reverse punch, front kick with your back leg. So with your front leg, front kick, jab, reverse punch, front kick with your back leg. Ready? 1, 2, again, and 3. There you go. All right, and back. Okay. All right. Maddie and Aaliyah, you can stand in your ready stance, or you can choose to do the next set of combinations if you feel so inclined. It's up to you. Okay. And if you're going to do them, go ahead and go to your fighting stance. If not, stay in your ready stance. Tony, skip side kick, back fist, reverse punch. Skip side kick, back fist, reverse punch. Ready? 1. Again. 2. Let's try that one again. Ready. And go. One more time. And go. There we go. Skip roundhouse kick, back fist, reverse punch, roundhouse kick with your back leg. Skip roundhouse kick, back fist, reverse punch, roundhouse kick with your back leg. Ready? 1. And 2. Downward hammer fist. Oh, excuse me, start over. Knee strike with your back knee to downward hammer fist. Knee strike with your back knee to downward hammer fist. With the downward hammer, that could be with either hand. Ready? And 1. And 2. Okay. Last combination, skip front kick, high block, reverse punch, knee strike, downward hammer fist. Skip front kick, high block, reverse punch, knee strike, downward hammer fist. Ready? 1. Okay. Again, ready? And go. Yes, sir. Skip front kick, high block, reverse punch, knee strike, downward hammer fist. Ready? Go. Okay. One more time. Make sure you get that knee strike in there. Ready? And go. There we go. Good job. All right. Very nice, guys. Good job. Okay. All right. You may go ahead and get another drink of water. All right. We're going to go ahead and move to forms. Who's excited for forms? Woo! Tony, you're going to go first since you have multiple to show. Okay. So, Madison, go ahead and come over here to the side. Aaliyah's going to come over here to the side in a moment. Tony, go ahead and center up. And you get to choose. Are you going to do basic form 1 first or basic form 2? Basic form 2. Okay, take 4 steps back, really large steps back. You need to go all the way back, like even further. Grab. A little bit more. There you go, right there. All right. Basic form 2, you may begin whenever you're ready. Well, because you're going left, right, center, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do that one again. That was good. That was good. Okay, let's do it again. But I know you weren't happy with the way you finished there, and I know you know it. So let's go ahead and do it again and finish well. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. That's better. There you go. Good job. All right. Maddie, your turn. Right there is just fine. Now you only need to show me basic form 1. So whenever you're ready, you may begin basic form 1. Okay, there you go. All right, now let's do that again. This time, don't look down. Look straight up. Okay. You're not fighting many ninjas. Okay. Okay. You never know. Actually, some of them are pretty big and they're pretty strong. So go for it whenever you're ready. Better. There we go. Okay. Now you may have a seat or stand off to the side. And Aaliyah, your turn.
You got this. Be confident, Aaliyah. You got this.
Basic form 1. You may begin when ready. Of course.
Take your time. There you go. Good. Yep. Yeah. That's good. Yep. Good job. Yeah.
There you go. Good job. Good. Now, I do want you to do that again, this time with more confidence. Okay? Your question earlier of can I do it slow? You assumed that by doing it fast, that was correct. Okay? And your tempo on your form, don't look down. Your tempo on your form, the speed at which you did your form was good. Do you understand? So I want you to do it again with more confidence, more power, more energy in it. Okay? All right, go for it. Okay, start over. It's all right.
Breathe out.
There we go. Much better. There you go. All right, go ahead and have a seat or step off to the side. Tony, sir. Basic form 2. Sorry, basic form 1. Basic form 1. Just checking you. Very cool. Very cool. Does anybody have any other forms they want to show me? All right, Maddie. Go ahead. I assume this is basic form 2. It's not 3D2. It's not Conquer Show. It's not Pyongwon. Go ahead. You may begin when ready. You start over. You want to give one more try? No. All right. Good attempt. Very cool. Very cool. All right. That's good. All right. Go ahead and get a drink of water, and then we're going to move to our self-defense and escape techniques. Okay? Tell him the correct way to do it. Like,
It's not more cold. Right. Are you?
all right. Let's do this. Miss Cheyenne, would you please be Aaliyah's partner? Riley, you may be Madison's partner. Senpai Jacob, would you please be Tony's partner? Thank you. Wonderful. All right. All three on the floor. Okay. Yep, that's good. Aaliyah, you're going to be right up here. Fantastic. And then Riley and Madison, you're going to switch, please. There we go. Very nice. Good. And Aaliyah, go ahead and step closer to Cheyenne, Miss Cheyenne. All right. Stand at attention. Face your assistant, please, and bow. Very cool. Now, you're going to show me your basic escapes 1 through 4, with the exception of Tony, basic escapes 1 through 5. Each one twice. The first one is going to be slow, and the second one is going to be more DNA-esque, which means DNA stands for drama and attitude. That means that your assistant is going to grab a little bit firmer, a little bit harder. Make sense? But the first one's going to be slow. And you demonstrate the technique slowly. And then again, when they grab a little bit harder, you demonstrate with control a little bit more oomph in it. Sound good? All right. You may begin. Escape 1. Each one twice. Each one twice. And then, there you go. And then you move to the next one. Do that one again, please. There you go. That was better. Once you're finished, stand in your ready stance. You're correct. Ready stance.
There we go. There we go.
Number 4.
There we go.
There we go. Good. That's right. Okay. All right. Defense from a reverse punch. Your assistant is going to be in their fighting stance. You are going to start in your ready stance. Your assistant is going to throw a reverse punch to your face. You're going to defend from that, right? Execute some block and counterattack, some kind of counterattack. It could be a single block punch technique, or it could be a multitude of techniques, maybe like one of the combinations that you just did. High block, reverse punch jab, knee strike, something like that. Does that make sense? Okay. Each one is twice. So the first punch is going to come slow. You'll do your defense nice and slowly so that you let your partner know what is to be expected. And then they'll punch faster and more intense, and you're to do the same counterattacks. Understand? As many as you can. Ready? As many as you can until I say stop. Ready? Go.
Sorry.
10 seconds left.
There we go.
And stop. All right. Now, the next section, only Tony is required to do. If you want to show me some inside and outside wrist grabs, you may, but that's the section that we're doing. So, Aaliyah and Madison, if you don't feel confident in showing the outside and inside wrist grab defenses, send an attention, please, face your assistant and bow. Very good. And give him a high five and say, thank you for helping me. Okay, good. Now, go ahead and step off to the side. Thank you, assistants. Tony, go ahead and center up, please. You're going to show me a minimum of 3 inside wrist grab defenses. Minimum of 3 inside wrist grab defenses. All right? Go for it. Okay. Go to your outside wrist grab defenses, please. Okay. Okay. Do that one more time. All right. Very cool. Stand at attention. Face each other, please. Bow. Very nice. All right, guys. Go ahead and get a drink of water, and then we'll move to our board breaking time.
Oh, right.
Taking a nap.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. You want to hold the board? Awesome. Thank you. No, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Grab a board, please. Grab a board. Grab hand targets first. Grab the hand targets. All right. I know you weren't expecting a board break. At least you two weren't. But before we do that, you're going to go ahead and do target accuracy. So, Aaliyah and Madison, whichever. Go ahead and, go to Senpai Jacob. Move down, just down a little bit. Fantastic. Good. So you're going to show your front kick, your side kick, and your roundhouse kick hitting the target accuracy. Understand? Yes? Okay. You're going to, let's go staggered off. Yes, please. Absolutely. And let's go ahead and you're going to do each kick twice. The front kicks twice, the side kicks twice, the roundhouse kicks twice. You can choose front leg or back leg. It's up to you. Okay? But each one twice. So, stand at attention, face your assistant, please, and bow. Fighting stance. Okay? All right. And of course, you can have your assistant adjust the height. Have him adjust the height wherever you need. And you may begin.
She kicked 5.
There we go.
Yes, you did the front, side, and the round? Yes, ma'am? Very cool. Awesome. All right, cool. And go ahead and step off for a moment and think about what is your favorite kick to do when it comes to breaking the board, because you will break it in a moment, okay? Tony, if you wouldn't mind stepping in front of Senpai Jacob and showing me your skip front kick, skip side kick, skip roundhouse kick. Skip front, skip side, skip roundhouse. Yes, please.
Yep.
There we go. Very cool. Now, also do your rear elbow strike on the hand target as well, please. Okay. Again. Very cool. All right. All right. Now, who wants to break first, Aaliyah or Maddie? Who's more nervous? You both are? Okay, that sounds good. So, with that being said, you both are up. Get up. You're going to hold Maddie's, please. You're going to hold Aaliyah's. Maddie, what kick did we decide? Front kick. Aaliyah, what kick did you decide? Front kick. Sounds good. So, Maddie and Senpai Jacob, go ahead and sit down, please. Cross your legs. Let's go that way. Yeah, absolutely. The angle that you are is going to be fine. Okay. So set an attention. Set an attention. Bow. Okay. And now you can adjust it to whatever height that you want. Okay. Anywhere. Now the whole point in breaking a board is that you're going to hit center on center. Kick through the board, not kick the board. Understand? Okay, if you just hit the board, it's going to look like this. You want to hit through the board. So follow through. You understand? In other words, think like you're trying to kick Senpai Shantae. You understand? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Go to your fighting stance. Okay, take a deep breath in. Do a couple of practice movements. Practice movements would look like this, where you're in your fighting stance, and you just come up. 1, 2. And then you're going to Kia first. Kia first. Kia loud. Kia strong. And get all that energy right into that kick. Whenever you're ready, you may begin. Oh, nice job. Stand attention. Face each other. Bow. Wow. Oh, lovely. Yes, please give it to her. Very cool. All right. Go ahead and have a seat on the floor, Aaliyah. Maddie. All right. You said front kick as well. You can use either. You can use your front leg or your back leg. Okay, you can adjust it to whatever height you want. Now this one is a 1-inch board. Okay, so again, you can adjust it to wherever you want. Very nice. Good job. Stand attention. Bow. Very cool. Good stuff. Tony. Rear elbow strike, please. Rear elbow strike. Whenever you're ready. Yes. Very nice. Good job. Stand attention. Face each other, please. And bow. Very cool. Go ahead and take your boards. Go ahead and give them to your family member, please. Get your sparring gear on. You may take off your top gi. Yes, that is correct. Yes, ma'am. You'll spar out. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you keep that ear protected. You stay right leg back.
Oh yeah.
Protect that right ear. Yeah. Yes. Yes, please. Riley, would you like to get your sparring gear on? You don't have to. Okay. Yeah. Yes, please.
Some friends.
I'm gonna take a beating. No, fantasy.
You took more notes.
I just copied it on the.
You took more than yesterday.
I am not an expert.
You say you're excellent.
Remember what?
Oh yes, surely. Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's time to invest in some, man.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that. Whenever you're gonna, whatever you put in the rest of.
Oh yeah, I'm placing an order this week, this weekend. Yeah, that's like it is perfect timing. It is perfect timing. We'll talk about it afterwards. Did you enjoy your nap? No, Senpai Jacob told me. That's good stuff. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Right. Okay.
Sorry, man. You're like, it's like you just didn't want to begin. Well,
Alrighty. Okay, so in this particular section, of course, sparring is going to be a 2-minute continuous match, just like how we've done in class before. Your target areas are going to be the chest, the stomach, the side of the body, as well as the headgear area. Okay, we're looking for, of course, good movement. You just controlling your techniques and using your ring. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Very cool. Now, for you guys testing for your yellow belt, right, or your next rank, right, Aaliyah and Maddie, I want you guys to, you can use your hand strikes to the head, but no kicks to the head right now, okay? Tony, of course, the person that you spar, you can feel free to do the hand strikes to the headgear or kick the headgear, okay? All of which control your strikes. Sound like a plan? Is anybody wearing their mouthpiece? You can? Right, okay, okay. So there are, okay, I'll talk about it afterwards. Alrighty, so 2-minute match. So let's do this. Miss Cheyenne, you're gonna be up and you're gonna spar Aaliyah. So Aaliyah, you're up first. Are you geared up, really? Okay, sounds good. And then Tony, yes, you'll be up, please. Okay. No, actually, I'm sorry. Maddie, let's have you go first. Riley, you as well, please. Thank you. Aaliyah, you're still up. I'm doing 2 at a time. Tony, you're on deck. So 2-minute match. Stand at attention. Face each other, please, and bow. Touch gloves. All right, ready? Go. Naturally.
Go on.
And that's why I have you
Go on,
geared up as
Riley.
well.
Side step. Back step, side step. Shuffle in, shuffle back. There you go, Aaliyah. Wait, there you go. Nice. Take punch, punch. There you go. There you go. Punch, punch. There you go. Nice one, Aaliyah. Good job. Nice.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't know.
Nice.
So usually when sisters are sparring, it's either they are laughing or they're crying.
Ooh. Low block, Riley. Keep your hands up. Controlled straight punches, right, Maddie?
You're almost there. 10 seconds left.
Nice. Get in there, Aaliyah. You got this. Oh, nice.
Oh, good follow-up. Good time. And stop. Stand at attention. Bow. Touch gloves. All right. And you four may go ahead and have a seat, please. Tony, you're up, sir. Senpai Jacob. You may take off your gear. Aaliyah, cross your legs, please. There we go. Stand at attention. Bow. Touch gloves. Another 2-minute match. Go. Maddie, you're not putting that away. Nope.
Sorry.
Good.
Thirty seconds left.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice back fist. Finish one. Finish well. Finish well. And stop. Stand at attention. Bow. Touch gloves. Okay, very cool. Maddie, you are up one more time, please.
Call that round.
Sorry about that.
All right. Set an intention. Bow. Touch gloves. Same target as. However, this time you may go ahead and not only punch the head, but also kick the head too. Okay? Go. Remember the footwork we just went over in class today.
Side step. Back step.
Nice. And then follow up. Kick, follow up. Follow up. There you go. That's better. Very good follow up. Okay. Move around, get out of that pocket. Hands, use your hands, use your hands.
Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. There we go. Good job.
Nice. $15 seconds left. And stop. Stand at attention. Bow. Touch gloves. Good job, guys. Very cool. All right, go ahead and take off all your gear. Take off all your gear. Get a drink of water. Let's have a seat.
No, I need that.
Hmm?
No, I need that.
Come sit over here, guys. Or at least get closer right here. Put this speaker in. Perfect. All right. Even though the microphone's right there, I do want you to speak up clearly whenever you are answering a question. Sound good? All right. Fantastic. All right. So let's just kind of go over some basics first. Basic board questions like, what's one of our dojo rules? Name me 3 dojo rules, Aaliyah.
Introduce new students, treat everybody with respect, and bow when you come in and out.
Very cool. Awesome. Maddie?
No shoes on the mat, no bad language, and positive attitude.
Very good.
No wearing your belt outside of the dojo. Nothing to drink other than water and no chewing gum.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Very cool. What about the dojo rule regarding the word I can't? Who remembers that dojo?
You're not allowed to say it
Why is that?
because it takes our self-confidence down.
Good. Good. Awesome. What are our, I know you guys can see it, but without looking at it, please. What are our dojo affirmations?
I am a champion. I am a champion. I will do the necessary things. I'm a student eager to learn. I won't exceed anything I set my mind to. I am confident, yet humble, and I will teach others how to learn.
Very nice. Very cool. Awesome. Very nice. Now, of those 6 affirmations, choose one that resonates with you and tell me why that resonates. Why is that one an important one for you? Anybody can go first.
I'll go first. I like the last one. I'll teach others how to win. Because to me, what good is learning new knowledge you can't share with others? Kind of empower them with the same feeling that you've got.
Definitely. Wonderful.
I think I'm confident in the one because I can be confident in myself without bragging.
Got it.
I'm a student eager to learn because
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
I'm eager to learn how to defend myself, and it's fun to come here on Mondays, Saturdays, and learn new things, and introduce myself to others.
What has been the most difficult part about your martial arts journey so far?
Other than this testing.
Yes.
I think just showing up when I don't want to. Right? It's one of those feelings of like, especially Saturday morning, like, oh, I've had a long week, really just want to sleep in. And you just kind of get out of bed and you're like, okay, guess I'll go. Then you're always happy you did. It's kind of a good life lesson to learn that stuff you don't want to do oftentimes, you know, you're happy you did it when you're done.
Absolutely.
Sparring,
Smart. Why is that?
because it's scary.
What makes it scary?
Not being used to doing it and being new to it.
Sure, absolutely. Kind of like that first time you get hit by a pitch. Scary. Then that next at bat, you're like, right? Then you start taking one for the team. So kind of leaning in a little bit, right? Wear it on your sleeve. Aaliyah, what has been the most difficult part about your martial arts?
I think it was when I started because everything was really hard when I started, but now it's really easy. And yeah, I think it was just when I started.
What would you say has been a part that you've really naturally, I don't want to say easy, so I'm trying to find the right word. What would you say has been a part of your martial arts that has come to you naturally, that has come easy, or without much effort?
Sparring came easier than I thought. I'd never really done anything like that. So I was like, oh, I don't know what to expect. And then when I jumped into it, I was like, oh, you were just like, hey, you're going to do this today. I was like, all right. And I've enjoyed it. Still do it.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
Punching and
punching and kicking, right? Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay. Very good. What was easy or hard about today's test?
Not being nervous.
Is that easy or hard?
Hard.
Is that hard? Okay.
What
Aaliyah.
was the question?
What has been easy or hard about today's test?
Just to remember things.
Say again?
Remember things.
Okay. That was easy or that was hard?
Hard.
Okay, that was hard.
I still try my best.
Kind of the same thing she said. It was a little harder than I had imagined to remember some of the earlier things that we learned. Like some of the really basic stuff that when I saw in the form, I was like, oh yeah, I know that. And then when you're in the moment, I was like, kind of doubting if I did know it, you know? So harder than I expected, but kind of my own fault for not preparing well enough.
Right. How did you guys feel when I threw out the combinations?
Okay.
Okay.
The last one was more challenging than I expected. Sure. I kept like getting it in my head.
Yeah, yeah. Going back to the affirmations. Why do we say affirmations? What's the purpose of it?
For self-confidence.
Self-confidence.
To remind yourself that if you fail, you have to keep trying.
Yeah, you have to keep trying, right? I think that's an important one right there, Aaliyah. Right? If you fail, you got to keep trying, right? Because what is the opposite of success? That's what we commonly think. That's what we're commonly taught, that the opposite of success is failure. But that's actually not true. The opposite of success is quitting. It's throwing in the towel. It's saying, that's it, I'm done. Okay? Because on your journey to success, you'll have many failures. And what is a failure? A failure is not doing as well as you thought you were going to. A failure is making a mistake on basic form 2. You thought you had it down. You were like, hey, I'm going to show basic form 2. I'm going to show sensei that I've gone above and beyond extra. And then you blank out. A failure is, oh no, I didn't pass my test. That's okay. Because then you learn from those experiences. A failure is striking out. A failure in a game is in a softball game is going 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. That is not a good day in softball and baseball. But you don't throw in the towel. You don't throw your bat all around. You look at video. You look at see what you're doing, what pitches you were missing. And then you learn from that experience and you get back in the batter's box and you do it again. And that's the same thing in martial arts. Right? Okay, and Aaliyah, earlier this week we talked about, and I mentioned it at the 10 a.m. class, that in testings, you're testing for your next rank, you may only go a half a rank, which would be the advanced rank. You may go a full rank, that'd be going the next belt, white to yellow, yellow to orange. You may exceed expectations and go 1.5 times the rank, or 2 times and skip a full rank. So yellow belt, you skip orange, go to purple, or yellow belt, you skip orange and go to advanced orange. Or you don't pass your test. And then from there, you have 2 decisions. Either you don't pass your test and you quit, or you don't pass your test, you learn from that experience, and you retest again. And when I brought it up to you, Aaliyah, you go, well, I'm not doing that first one of not passing my test and quitting. I'm going to keep going. And I love that attitude. Do you understand? Okay. So that is how you fail forward. So the opposite of success, remember, is not failure. It's quitting. Make sense? All right, cool. Okay. Would any of our assistants like to chime in and say anything today? Can you go ahead, Senpai Jacob?
All of you guys have put in a lot of hard work. I've seen it with my own eyes. Maddie, you've come a long ways. I'm really proud of you. Your techniques are sharp. I think the only thing you need to work on is keeping your eyes level instead of looking down to show more confidence. Tony, I remember the first time we sparred, and it's like, but wow, the control you have now is much more impressive. It's like I'm sparring you, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're not like going all the way through, you're pulling the punches, because it's easier for taller people and bigger people to know, oh, that seems normal for you, but to take in the constitution of your opponent, you're not much improvement. So congratulations on there. Aaliyah, really proud of you. All right. I think the only thing you need to work on is being more confident, because I know you know the material. Just be a little more outgoing, a little more confident, and I think you do a lot better. All right. Good job today, everyone.
Okay. Cheyenne, you want to say anything?
So everyone did a wonderful job. Tony, I could hear the snap in your gi. It was awesome. Obviously. Okay. Aaliyah, work on your confidence. Overall, you did amazing. Maddie, keep your eyes up. Good job.
Senpai Shantae?
Right, so I'm not gonna repeat some of the stuff that Senpai Jacob said, because you guys already know that. But I do want to highlight Tony in any of this. I only met you at the baseball game. Okay. So nice to actually get to see. I like the way you present yourself though, and you were focused, and you seem like you really enjoy this. And I'm glad that you wake up and get here on Saturday mornings. So it's nice to see you. Hopefully, I'll see you at the next testing, and I'll be able to better judge how far you've come. But you look like you're doing really good. Maddie, I've seen you in class, and I've seen you here. You're doing really well. You're progressing really well. It's, as Senpai Jacob said, just that confidence thing. Because when we were in class today on body shields, you're killing it. All right. And then you could tell that it was just a nurse here. Being that I saw it in class, I was like, it has to be nurse. You have it down. You're really good at this. And then I love that you made it through your 2 sparring. I know you were a little intimidated or nervous at first, and it's like you got to spar another round, but you didn't complain. You did it. And your cardio was really good. Like you made it throughout the whole thing of crying, whining, or anything. And then Aaliyah, I've seen how far you've come because I saw you in your first classes. So you're doing really well. I just want to really highlight that I love when Sensei asked what the affirmations were, you spoke up and you said the whole thing. No one else chimed in. You just kept going. You need that confidence throughout everything that you do. You showed it right there. So you have it, okay? Really proud of you.
One more thing I want to point out is, Tony, you said remembering the basics, right? Every day, go over basic form 1. Every day, do your basic escapes, do your basic reverse punch, your low block, everything, right? On your testing preparation sheet, you have all those combos. Keep going over those combos every single day, right? Or whenever you can, not every single day, of course, because everyone's busy, but whenever you can, do that. I still do that sometimes. I go over a previous test and I just go over the combinations because eventually you'll be doing them again. All right, so just a little 2 tips out there.
All right. I also have one of our students, right, Senpai Jasmine, on as well, tuning in from Alaska, of course. So she's going to go ahead and chime in and say a few words just from what she had observed for what she was able to do. So, Senpai Jasmine, go for it.
All right. Obviously I was not able to observe the whole testing, but it was really awesome. I got to chime in at the very, very end, or not chime in, but tune in at the very end. And well, first off, Aaliyah, my name is Jasmine. I don't think I've ever met you. I think I've seen you in class maybe once or twice. I take class virtually. I don't know that you guys can see me when that happens, but I just wanted to say it was really cool watching you spar. That's mainly what I got to see today was the sparring, and of course getting to listen into the oral questions part of the testing. Maddie, it is so awesome to see you just continuing to take class. I was fortunate enough to meet Maddie during Max, And it was just really awesome getting to know you. And it's so awesome getting to watch you as you're progressing on your journey, and seeing where this takes you. So awesome, awesome getting to see that. Tony, I have the pleasure of watching you in class and taking class with you virtually. So similar to what Jacob said, I haven't sparred you, but getting to watch that difference from when you sparred in the very beginning to now it's so awesome just to see that growth. So I think based on what I saw, y'all did a great job today. And yeah, that's all I wanted to add.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Fantastic. So, okay. So, points that I wanted to make regarding the testing. Again, I think for everybody, confidence, confidence, confidence. You are better than you think you are, skill-wise. Okay? You understand? Okay, like I really want you guys to hone in on, and it's not that we have this arrogance or anything about us, but like we mentioned that, okay, you have developed a particular set of skills. You have more experience and more skills than the brand newest student. Okay, but so especially as you don a new rank, it's very important that we embody that we realize, like, I want you mentally to be thinking, I am a black belt that is just currently a white belt. I'm a black belt that's going through yellow belt training. Does that make sense? Okay. Step out of that comfort zone. And the more you step out of your comfort zone, the more you will grow. I think, Aaliyah, you come in, I remember your first class. I remember the intro class that we did. And again, just to see how much you've stepped out and grown is huge. I did see tendencies of when you first started during your testing, though. I did see your lack of confidence. I did see you were second guessing yourself, fidgeting with your uniform, hesitating. And I know you have testing anxiety, but you have control over that. You have control whether or not you say, you know what, that's it, enough's enough. I'm not letting it have a strong hold over me. I'm gonna power through it. And so the more nervous you are, the louder you should kia. The more nervous you are, the harder you should kick that board. The more nervous you are, the harder and stronger you should execute your forms. The only thing you should not do harder is spar. Because if you're, the more nervous you are, the harder you spar. No, don't do that. We're looking to see your control. Does that make sense? Okay. But for me, I started doing these loud, strong kias, not because I wanted to be loud and proud, but because I was nervous, because my heartbeat was doing this. And I'm sure your heartbeat was doing this at some point today. Does that make sense? So let it out. Let out your greatness is what I want to see. Because while I saw some good parts today, Aaliyah, I liked the tempo of your form. Now you're slamming your foot on the floor when you're doing your strikes. And so that's an area that we need to improve on. But when I said, hey, do it sharper, do it stronger, you did it sharper and stronger, and you didn't rush through the form. And I thought that was good. When you're sparring, you're definitely a lot more confident than when you first started. That was good. The area that I have a concern with was the very beginning portion of the testing. Your techniques, your punches, your kicks, your combinations. That area, the escape tech, the self-defense, the basic escapes, that area is a concern of mine. Because I know you know the techniques, but you got in your own head. Yes or no? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Maddie, you had strong strikes. The area that you did well was the very beginning. The techniques, right? The punches, the kicks, the combinations. That's a great job. And your form, I love the fact that you attempted basic form 2. It doesn't matter to me that you crashed and burned. What you would think is crash and burn. I don't think it was a crash and burn. I thought it was a good demonstration of somebody stepping out of their comfort zone and trying something and risking failure. I thought that was great. You do need to slow down on basic form 1. You are rushing it, okay? But your techniques, the sharpness in the block, sharpness in the strike punch, that's what I like to see. That was good. The sparring, spar Senpai Shantae the way you sparred Riley. With Riley, you were like, all right, let's go. Let's go, sis, let's go. Senpai Shate, you're like, Black belt, scary. Understand? Okay, that's right, take the belt off, exactly. You know, but you know what, it seemed like even though you were like, I didn't know we were gonna break boards today, it seemed like you were pretty confident in breaking the board. Why is that? It sounds fun, right? Okay, good. And yeah, Tony, seeing you move and seeing how, okay, you're when you're sparring, that is, seeing how you've been moving and you're just flowing more smoothly, even just from your first testing to now and just over the class, it's been exciting to watch. It's been really cool to see. I love, again, that you are still a student. You're asking the questions. You come here, yeah, even on those days where you just don't feel like it, like I said, on Saturday mornings, I relate to that. I'm not a morning person. I naturally do wake up early in the morning now, I guess because I'm older or something, I don't know. But like you, I mean, there are times where I'm like, oh, I gotta wake myself up. I need to get ready for class because by the time you guys get here, I have to be ready. Does that make sense? Okay. And so I relate to you on that one. I loved your forms because I loved hearing the snap on it. You are tall, so we really want to see you stretch out your front stance. Really make sure you lock down that back leg, bend that front knee so that you're driving your weight forward. Because especially, you know, the benefit to you with having long limbs is that when you have good stances, your form looks awesome. Okay? You're making improvements with the roundhouse and the side kick, improvements from your previous testing. And I'm excited to see how those improvements still go. But your front kick, awesome job. Your hand combinations, great job. So all in all, I think you did well on your testing. Okay, why don't you go ahead and I just need a couple of moments to just kind of ponder some thoughts, chat with the assistants for a few moments. But why don't you guys go ahead and get a drink of water and kind of just take a couple breathers. Okay, go for it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and have a seat.
Wondering, I thought you were gonna say something.
conservative. All right, so let's do this first, okay? Aaliyah, go ahead and stand up for me, please. Let's start with you. Okay, so like I said earlier, I've watched you grow, here and step out of your comfort zone, and I know you know some of the techniques that we went over. Okay, like I said earlier, a concern of mine was how you had started the testing, right? But I know you know your blocks. I know you know your punches, and I know you know your kicks. So you got in your own head. However, okay, execution of techniques is important, okay? And we do need to grow through our mental challenges. With that being said, though, I don't think you did so poorly that you did not pass. But I know I had mentioned before that sometimes you'll go in and get promoted a half a rank, and other times you'll get promoted a full rank, okay? And so I do think that we need some seasoning to do to earn your yellow belt. However, I was very pleased with what I had seen so far with you rebounding with your forms as well as sparring. And then of course the oral testing, the questions. You said those affirmations like Senpai Shansei had said. You said those affirmations like nobody's business, and you know them. And I think you're embodying them much more. And so I wanted to congratulate you for still being promoted to your advanced white belt. Congratulations, good job. Okay. We're gonna have a seat on the floor. Okay. Maddie, go ahead and stand up for me. Okay, and so likewise, of course, we can obviously have the chance to either be promoted a half a rank to advanced white or up higher or whatnot. Obviously, you're going with testing for your yellow belt and whatnot. And I definitely liked what I said earlier about certain techniques that were executed. Again, slow down your forms, but that's common. See students rush through their forms, solidify your stances, and again, let's pay attention to the small things that are done. Right? When I demonstrate a form, don't look at, okay, this is the low block, but look at, okay, how am I moving to the low block? How is Sensei moving to the middle punch? What are his hips doing? How is he moving? And if we can pay attention to the small things, which of course, that's what we are here to do, to help you, but pay attention to the small things, you'll improve on that even more. Practice your footwork when you're sparring, because sometimes you have a tendency to cross up your feet, meaning your lead leg is crossing over your back leg. Which is very common for what you're doing. I know that's your softball stance, okay? That's how you're crossing up a little bit to really load up the hip and drive and whatnot. In martial arts, don't do that, okay? Because if that front leg is crossed over, it gives us the opportunity to leg sweep you, right? And you don't want that. However, I want to congratulate you for being promoted to your yellow belt. Congratulations, young lady. Okay. Tony, stand up for me, please. All right, and likewise, like I said earlier, same thing with the cross-up. Sometimes you'll have a tendency to cross up your feet when you're sparring, and so that's just something where we'll work on footwork even more to continue to have a smoother transition from one stance to the other, side to the other, all that kind of good stuff. Keep it up with everything that you're doing. Just exciting to have you in class and whatnot, and so I want to congratulate you for earning your orange belt. Great job, man. All right, go ahead and stand up for me, please, all three of you. All right, take 2 steps back. Okay, that's the first thought. All right, cool. All right, I know what belt size to get you guys, so. All right, standing ready, stand. All right, this concludes our testing here at Erolin 3D Martial Arts. We hope you guys are healthy and well. Very excited about it. But let's go ahead and give these 3 another hand for their promotion to their next rank. Stand at attention, turn, face your families that are here in person, and bow. Fantastic, and face front. And to our assistants and those watching online, thank you so much for your time today. Stand attention with the Kia. Bow. Kia. All right. That concludes our testing. Good job, guys. We are going to go ahead and do a little picture. So take off your belts.